Zach, are you about to do something stupid?
Probably.
Yep. Yes, I am.
No.
Yes!
Oh, man.
I am jealous. Oh my god, I'm jealous.
Oh, I can already feel it.
All right, let's start the episode before. Hello, friends. Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for joining me today. And I'm glad you did because I've got something pretty great for you, and it's another episode of the vidcast. And I very quickly want to introduce Cole, first of all, and Zach.
Holy
who
fuck!
just shoved.
Oh my god!
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's gonna make it worse, dude. Zach just shoved an entire one-chip challenge chip into his mouth, and he decided that he's gonna try and power through this vidcast.
Hold on.
Oh, this was a mistake.
Yeah. Cole's getting Chanel.
Oh my god!
I am thankful for this.
Roll with it.
That's right.
So, we're here for another vidcast. It's Thanksgiving, and we're here now. Chanel is also here, just observing the pain. Yeah, we're gonna have a good old fashioned vidcast.
I understand this is for Thanksgiving. This is what I'm most thankful for. Right fucking here.
Oh, I'm so thankful for this. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about,
Fuck, man.
the first thing that I know all three of us are thankful for, and I don't know if Chanel's seen it or read it, if she's thankful for it, but she could be. And I know Zach's gonna have a great time having this discussion after this has happened, but I want to talk about
I immediately regret this.
I am thankful for Dune.
Yeah. I knew you would. I want to talk about Dune, the movie. Or maybe not.
This is the best thing ever.
Mike was always just getting cold.
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye, Chanel.
Yeah.
Is that happening right now?
I love that Zach's suffering is lower on priorities than Fazoli's. Is he throwing
There
up?
could just be an hour of this. I'd be
He's
fine with
fucking
that.
gone!
Yeah, he's gone.
I didn't mean to hang up. We'll be right back. Keep the episode going. Doing great.
Oh my god. Oh man. I tried to tell him. I tried to warn him.
I just saw it happen. I was like, oh, this is going to be an amazing episode.
It's one of those things where you kind of see it happen in slow motion and you know there's no solving it. But you just gotta let it happen. And that's fine.
Just play Ave Maria as he's taking a bite of the chip.
I can't because I got copyright strike
That is
last time I tried to do
bullshit.
it. Fucking copyright strike.
Oh
Ave
my
Maria,
god.
are you kidding?
Hey, Dune was great, by the way. Yeah, Chanel
Dune
loved it. I
was
don't know if you
great.
heard her. Dune was great.
I didn't hear her over Zach's eternal suffering and pain, actually, but I'm glad that she enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was awesome. We saw it in IMAX, like 3/4 of the way up, like right where you're supposed to like sit, and you can get the seats.
Optimal IMAX
If you're in Chattanooga and you want to see a movie, go to like the aquarium's IMAX. It's fucking dope, and the concessions were dirt cheap, like dirt cheap, like big ass.
The one thing that I regret about not when I was out there was that we didn't get to go to the aquarium, but
yeah,
we got time. Maybe next year. We'll
the concessions, we got like a giant thing of popcorn and 2 drinks for like $12.
Ooh.
I know, it's like fucking unheard of. We did go to the aquarium. Well, I say we. It was me, my buddy Tyler. Did you? Yeah, you met Tyler.
Yeah, I met Tyler. Yeah.
And our other Beaver brother, Nolan.
I saw that.
You see the photo?
Yeah, just because it was after. It was like the day after the Braves won the series, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw it on Tyler's Facebook.
Yeah, it was fucking great because we got through the entire we went through the entire river exhibit. And then they were pushing, because they take a photo of you as soon as you walk in. I was like, oh, god damn it, it's going to be one of these where it's like, hey, purchase a photo of your visit to the Tennessee Aquarium. And I was like, we're never going to do that. Nolan immediately was like, you have to buy it. You have to buy it. I was like, I'm not paying a goddamn dime for this. And Tyler's like, yeah, man, I don't know about it. It's like, I'll send you $15. And Tyler's like, I'm buying the photos. Give me the premium package.
So actually, the cool thing about so one of the things that I'd like to do when we have more time next time you come to visit is
fuck that. Where'd I put my goddamn headphones?
I don't know. Zach's back. What I'd like to do the next time you come to visit, or when you guys come to visit for whatever.
Yeah, I do. Oh shit! I gotta clean myself up.
I want to take you to the Space Needle because it's cool to see. It's cool to see once, especially now that they've done all those renovations. And when you're waiting in line before you go up, they take a picture. Sorry, there's a fly on my computer. They take a picture of you in your party together, but you don't have to pay for it. You can go to a kiosk and choose a background or whatever, and they'll email it. They'll email it to you for free.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Puke and rally, boys.
Puke and rally, baby.
I had to get it out of me.
Oh my god, dude! The way that he was choking, of course he pukes.
I had to.
You kidding me?
I was like, I gotta. I mean, it sucks because my lips are still burning, and the inside of my mouth is, but fuck that, man.
Had to expel the poison.
Literally, my body was like, get this shit out of me. Oh my fucking god! I apologize for the ungodly sounds you might hear through the door. Might have heard, I should say.
It was drowned out by me cackling, I guarantee.
Yeah, both of us losing it, man. Oh, that was incredible.
Oh my god.
The things I do for internet people.
That's very true. I mean, you didn't have to do that. You wanted to do that with me, and you were just like, nope, it took too long. Gonna suffer alone. And so he did.
I feel 100 times better after throwing up.
Yeah,
no shit. It's no longer the poison is no longer coursing through your body.
Capsaicin bullshit.
Yeah, are you ready to talk about Dune, Zach? I tried to do a segues we're going to talk about things we're thankful for, including the movie Dune.
So,
and then Zach had his conniption.
That was that was more like an exorcism.
Yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, so we got Cole into Dune just in the right amount of time for the movie to come out because you finished the first book, right?
Yeah.
Frank Herbert's Dune. And then the movie came out, Denis Villeneuve's Dune.
Part one.
Part one. Part 1. Part 2 got greenlit, thankfully, so that's awesome. But yeah, it's out,
really fucking badass.
So it was a badass movie.
Let me lead off with this. Dune was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate the fact that Villeneuve was able to add stuff that fucking worked really well.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, hold on, let me take his the back of my throat. Fucking. Whenever my tongue hits it, it fucking hurts. All the extra shit on Caladan between Paul and Duke. And what is easily my favorite fucking scene in the movie, and I have watched it about 1,000 times now, was the Sardaukar planet.
Oh yeah, that was
with
really
cool. With the Mongolian chanting and all the military, and then the fucking bloodletting that was going on. That you had to you blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
So fucking well done.
Very well done. It was just oh, go ahead, Cole.
I liked watching David Lynch's version is fun and cool. The thing that killed me was the shield combat. And I understand, you know, he was, you know, stuck with the like constraints of his time. But I was like, how does shield combat look? Like, we got like, you know, a kind of description in the book, but how do you make that effective, like in like a contemporary movie?
Like a visual.
Yeah, really, and like, without making it look hokey. And they did a really cool job. Like you have to like the slow blade is what gets through the shield, and like showing those like different kinds of combats and like.
Well, and then what I really liked about it too. Oh, sorry, Cole. Go ahead.
No. Like just like the spoiler alert. If you haven't already watched Dune, go watch it.
Yeah, this is gonna have spoilers. So be careful.
One of the end combat scene where all of the Fremen think that Paul is like toying with him when he's like obviously just like, no, like this is how I've been trained to fight. Like,
well, and also the fact that he had never taken a life before.
Yeah, that too.
So what I really liked about that was how they played on that with the dart that paralyzed Duke. How it was, you know, it was stuck until it was able to get through. And then when they took that to a macro level with the fucking bombs that would just slowly drop the shields of the ships before they would explode.
It was really, really well done.
It was very well done. Yeah. I want to watch David Lynch's again, and like watch them back to back.
I have shit. Do I still have? I had sticky notes written down somewhere with like the 2 or 3 gripes that I had. Actually, I remember them exactly. So I didn't see it in theaters. I washed my hands, but I'm not taking any chances. I ended up watching it on my TV here, and I'm kind of glad I did, because I could easily tell that had I seen that in theaters, the soundtrack would have given me a headache.
Yeah, I mean, it was bassy as shit in the IMAX.
Specifically, it was all the very loud female vocalization parts.
Yeah. See, I played The Witcher 3, so I'm used to all that bullshit.
My second gripe was the ending. I know it's a lead off to part 2.
Part 2, yeah.
But the ending of just like, this is only the beginning was such a fucking corny line. I think it would have been better had it just ended with them looking out toward that one fucking worm rider. Yeah. And my third gripe, and the biggest gripe of all, is I am not a fan of the actress who played what's-her-face, the Fremen girl.
You don't like Zendaya?
You don't like Zendaya?
Not a fan. I wasn't a fan of her performance as MJ in Spider-Man. I don't. And in this, she just had sort of like this, like, almost like smarmy, like I'm so great look about her. Like she didn't even really want to be in the film.
Like Shani was not like, doesn't get really fleshed out at all until like book 3 of Dune.
No, I understand that, and this is, like I said, this is just a personal gripe. And it's also because I'm not a big fan of her as an actor.
That's fair.
But I'm gonna fucking hop on a segue here, dude. How fucking well cast was this movie?
Oh, it was
phenomenal.
I didn't realize that was fucking Javier Bardem.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't, because I do this thing where after I watch a movie, I will go on IMDb and TV tropes, and just like, if I really like it, I'll just get into it. And that's when I realized it was him.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, Timothée Chalamet's great. Oscar Isaac.
Jason Momoa fucking killed it.
Yeah. Jason Momoa was great. A great Duncan. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So good.
Oscar Isaac was phenomenal as
Josh
Duke.
Brolin.
Leto.
Yeah.
Skarsgård killed it as the Baron. Yeah. That's another thing too. That's another thing I really like too, was the fact that Villeneuve was able to change certain things and made them work even better. Because remember in the book, the Duke bites down on his pill because he sees Peter, the Mentat, and he thinks it's the Baron. I like the fact that in this one, the Baron survived because he was able to anti-grav himself up just outside of the gas.
Ceiling. Yeah.
Also, can we talk about? I know I'm now. See, now that I can actually speak again, how fucking weird was that one little scene with the pet?
Which one?
It was when the Ben and Jerry.
Oh, the weird human.
Yeah,
thing?
what the fuck was that?
I think the implication was what I got from it was the fucking doctor's wife.
I read that too, but then other people were like, no way. So
the doctors, from what I remember of course, Villeneuve could have taken some liberties that way.
Liberties, yeah.
From what I understood, the doctor's wife has been dead for years.
That's what I thought the implication was when he was like, you can go join her, and then he kills him.
Yeah. Because in the book, he's like, that's one thing that he's conflicted about, working with the Harkonnens. He's like, she's probably already dead. This is dumb, but I have to do it because I won't know otherwise. There's a chance.
Yeah. So that leads me to my gripes, because both of you brought up two things that I had gripes about, which they're not too terrible, but I wish they would have been more fleshed out. I wish that they would have focused on the paranoia of who the traitor was longer.
Yes.
Yeah, because that was a huge part.
Yeah, it was, but because it just kind of came out of nowhere in the movie, and I think that the doctor was not in, because a lot of these actors, because of how dense they and how much is in the movie, like Zendaya's character was in the movie for 7 total minutes. And some other characters were not in it for very long, and so I get that, but the doctor was in it for a grand total a minute and a half before he died. Yeah, and it didn't give us enough time to kind of
and that whole traitor business really humanized a ton of the characters in the novel.
And that's what made it all the more shocking when it wasn't really shocking because the opening fucking line of Dune, with those little blurbs that it gives before the chapters tells you who the fuck it is. Yeah. But then he does such a good job of, like you said, humanizing it that you're like, there's no way that this is the guy who does it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just it's because it makes Jessica learning that Leto truly did always love her and never suspected her for a second. What's his name? The Mentat for Atreides, constantly suspecting Jessica and setting up traps for her and that kind of thing, and Duncan getting drunk on spice beer and threatening her. There's a ton of really tense shit.
Well, that brings me to the other thing is that I wish they would have spent more time on what mentats were, and I wish that
that's a big gripe from a lot of people is that the mentats weren't really explored.
Yeah,
right, and they weren't really explored, and I think the actor that played Hawaii is a great actor, and I wish they would have spent more time with him. That man carries a parasol like nobody's.
Well, you know what I think would be really cool if they did was if they took each of the appendices and made them into their own mini movies.
Oh, like an HBO series?
Yeah,
almost?
so then it would cover, the Balerian Jihad and, the establishment of the Fremen and shit like that.
I know we're being what I'm about to talk about, which is guys who have read the book and then are giving our thoughts on the book versus the movie. Highly recommend you go see the movie. If you do and you have read the book, don't be that dickhead who A, talks during the movie, and B, points out shit that's in the book that's in the movie. I almost throat punched some dude behind me because when they first thumped their way out of the tent in the desert and you see the fucking little mouse running across the dunes, I hear this motherfucker go, "Oh, Moadib." I was like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. My dude, I get it. He gets it. That dude gets it. I know that dude gets it. I get it. Shut the fuck up.
I also have one more very, very tiny gripe, but it was... it's funny because it's such a small fucking thing, but I noticed it purely because of all the editing I've done for Sam. The dubbing of the Sardaukar leader talking to Peter was terrible. It was off by a millisecond, and it just wasn't well done. That being said, the language is cool as fuck. Just this fucking guttural, aggressive language, and I'm all about it. I mean, you could definitely see, like, you know, had that been in the book, you could be like, that's where they got fucking Warhammer 40k from.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking when I was watching. I was like, that's fucking Astartes Custodians right there. That's fucking weird.
I've got like a 3-minute extended version of that Sardaukar chant on my phone, and I've been lifting to it.
The scene where like they drop out of the sky and it's like fucking silent was
it's so fucking good.
Badass.
Well, and then what I really liked was the combination of that, and then, you know, how they're silent and these badass warriors, but then they're bested by the fucking Fremen coming out of the fucking
just out of no fucking where.
Well, it's reminded me of one more gripe: the CGI of Paul's face during the one flashback where he's Power Rangering through the fucking
and he like takes the mask.
Then the visor lifts up. That's awful CGI. It was like laughably bad. Cool scene otherwise. Like, and also the reason I say
movie, it was amazing.
The reason I said Power Rangering is because someone took that clip and put the fucking 90s Power Ranger theme over it, and it works really well.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so
I think overall though, like, as somebody like as a reader who tends to be let down by like movie adaptations of books that I really enjoy, this was not a disappointment at all. It wasn't.
Yeah, I dug this. I dug this a lot.
Like a lot of people had kind of thought that Dune was almost unadaptable in a way because of how like dense and how intricate it was. But I think that
I was one of those people for the longest time.
Yeah, if anybody first of all, the major killer is splitting it into multiple movies.
Yes,
so that's you got to take the Peter Jackson Lord of the Rings approach to it.
Yeah. Number 2, Denis Villeneuve if anybody decides like 30 years from now to do it again, I highly doubt they'd be able to do it as good.
Villeneuve is who I would be okay handing my shit off to for him to direct. He'd be the one director that I'd be like, all right, I'll be hands off. I trust you. For what you're gonna do.
Yeah. So definitely great.
Before we move on, there's one more thing I want to give it credit for. And that was the visuals of all of the like huge macro space shots. How they were,
those were dope.
How they were almost slightly blurred. I thought for all that I know they did, I thought they were doing miniatures, like what they did back in the day with like Star Wars and all that. That's what those visuals reminded me of, because it wasn't like clean and crisp. It was a little fuzzy, and like the way the sun was reflecting off it. I'm like, I think these are miniatures. Like that looks really fucking good.
The space shots on Arrakis, like with the sandworms and everything too. Yeah. The movie, they established scale so well.
Well, that's something that Villeneuve does really well in all of his other movies that I've seen, especially Sicario and 2049, and then on a smaller scale with Prisoners. Is he's really good at those establishing world building shots where nothing is happening, but that tells you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, definitely recommend.
Yeah, go watch it.
Yeah, 100%.
But don't be a dickhead when you watch it.
Or, if you want to be a dickhead when you watch it at home.
Yeah, do that. Get HBO.
Yeah, watch on HBO Max. It's going to go away for a little bit, and then it'll come back in like 2 months. Just be a dickhead at home and don't bring it into public.
Yeah, don't ruin it for the rest of us.
Lady Jessica drew the blade, and she put it away without drawing blood like she did in the movie with her servant.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up! I wanted to take a quick second too to talk about this, because Zach and I have recorded a lot of gaming content, and we promised that we would briefly mention it just so people aren't asking questions. But just wanted to say, Cole will not be joining us for like gaming videos going forward, just for personal reasons.
Hashtag YouTube drama.
Obviously Cole is still on vidcasts.
I'm still here. There's a lot going on in my life, and I have to take a little bit of time for me and for my mental health and for home life that I don't get to take advantage of. So appreciate it.
And that is one thing that we definitely don't fucking take lightly here on Sam vs. Sam's mental health.
We don't fuck around with mental health here. We actively encourage positive mental health, and
honestly,
definitely support Cole.
Looking
100%.
at it, Cole, you are the only one who really hasn't taken a mental health break yet up until this point.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because I've taken a couple of small hiatuses. I know Sam has taken a few.
Yeah.
Cole's been in the shit.
Just to add a little bit of YouTube drama because the masses like it. What the fuck, Cole? You leave me high and dry in Valhalla.
I'm a piece of shit.
No, you're fine.
All that other good stuff. No, just between work, this part of the year is really crazy. We have been just slammed. Also with, like I said, home life. I don't with my schedule and Chanel's schedule, they don't really match up a whole lot, so we do get very limited time. Obviously it's the holidays, and so I'm stressed out about that. I've also got a birthday coming up for somebody that I have to take care of, so I'm trying to do that. I got a lot of plates up in the air, and it is starting to weigh on me, and so I really just have to take a step back and kind of focus on the old cabeza. I'm also trying to make some life changes for the better, which really fucking sucks. But I'm doing better, and I'm proud of myself for doing better. But it's not fun, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
But so moving forward, we're going to be removing all the videos with that Cole been on in the future, in the past.
Yeah.
In the future, we're going to record the videos with Cole. Then we're going to remove them.
I'm actually canceling myself right now, so no one else can do it for me.
We get a little picture.
It's broken.
We get a little picture of Cole issuing his apology during the fucking video.
It's full Bo Burnham inside. But he'll still be on vidcasts because we obviously don't do those every hour. He's gonna be on our fun non-gaming videos that we do. I'm gonna start picking more of those up in the new year
now that the world is finally starting to turn again.
Right. And he might still join us for one-off games and stuff like that every so often. So. So he's still around. He's still just as an important part of this channel as he has always been and always will be. But I do have one fucking thing to say to you, Cole Duncan. Which I brought this up in the episode, but I'm bringing it up here because I got a bone to pick about this with you. Okay. Zach and I picked up Pokemon Crystal again. When we started Pokemon Crystal, I wanted a fucking Typhlosion.
Yeah, now you get a Feraligatr.
Stuck with a Feraligatr.
Honestly, you know what we should do, Sam, is we should just banish Gary to the PC for the rest of the fucking series.
No, I fall in love with Gary.
Gary's a good boy.
Still not as good as Typhlosion, but Gary's a good boy.
Technically, he is better than Typhlosion.
He's not. But
stats wise, he is technically better than Typhlosion.
He's not though. It's the thing.
9 times out of 10, Gary beats Typhlosion.
All right, I am at the point where I can put the milk away.
Hey,
are you good?
I'm good. Still you know what it feels like? The top of my tongue feels like after you take a sip of tea when it's still too hot.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, but at least it's faded away now.
Yes, thankfully.
I want to quiz you guys really quickly because this is a Thanksgiving.
Oh, this is going to turn into our fucking candy debate 2.0.
I don't think it. Well, maybe it will.
This is real. This is actually where we get canceled.
Yeah. So this is a quiz about how well do you know the story of Thanksgiving? It's a very elementary school thing. We're going to talk about the history of Thanksgiving. Each question has 4 answers.
And they're all imperialism. That's it.
Yes, exactly.
Well, yeah, it was our God-given duty to come over to this lawless land and give those savages religion.
Right. Obviously.
What? Hold on.
Zach... Zach, go eat another chip.
I pull out another one
from my infinite bag of one chip challenge.
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh god! Can you imagine like a Doritos item? Like like a Doritos family size bag of those fucking chips.
Oh my god! I was thinking
they kind of make that, except they're just ghost pepper.
That would be, dude. That would. I think that'd be classified as a weapon of mass destruction.
They're really tasty.
The ghost pepper ones are good. I like the ghost.
Actually,
pepper
no, it'd actually be a weapon of mass diarrhea, but
that's true.
Doritos
Locos Tacos made out of one chip challenge.
Oh fuck that!
I feel like I'd eat it.
That would be
I feel
awful.
like I'd do it.
Maybe the sour cream and the lettuce would help cool it down as you.
See, I don't do sour cream, so it'd just be gung ho.
No,
it'd be like the cheese would be like my only savior.
Cole substitutes sour cream with cottage cheese.
Ayúdame queso.
All right, so I'm going to walk you through where I'm going to ask the question, then I'm going to say the options, and you both have to agree on the answer.
Okay.
Before we move on. Question number 1, gentlemen. Why did the Pilgrims leave Europe for the New World? Was it to escape the Fire Pope? Because they won North America in a bet and wanted to collect? Because they just woke up on the boat? Or was it to move closer to the Fire Pope?
It was to get rid of
It was to escape the Fire Pope.
Yeah. Fire Pope, yeah. Get away from him.
Wrong, gentlemen. The Pilgrims woke up on the Mayflower when it was already halfway across the Atlantic. They had no memory of how they got there or who put them in these pilgrim clothes.
It's going to be one of these quizzes. Got it. Cool.
Hate it when that happens. Man, here I was like getting ready to actually like critically think and flex some fucking knowledge.
So I'm just gonna so I can just go throw away my degree, right? Like it's
just burn it for warmth. It's all right,
cool.
I'd like to return this. This is your diploma. Cash would be nice.
I know.
Cash would be nice. Number 2, who built Plymouth Rock and with what? Was it Christopher Columbus? Fuck Christopher Columbus using bricks, Druids using sticks, the Vikings using Viking helmets, or Frank Plymouth using the bones of his own arm?
Frank Plymouth using the bones of his own arm.
I feel I really wanted it to be Druids because like I'm a D&D dude.
You know what? Yeah, go with Druids.
Yeah, I want to say Druids.
Druids. I'm sorry. Plymouth Rock was actually constructed by Vikings, led by Leif Erikson, who built the rock entirely with their own helmets.
This is stupid.
I like it.
Which pilgrim ruined all the food and put the colony at grave risk of starvation? Was
Joseph Smith.
No, that is not one of our options. Was it Aaron, Greg, Sheila, or Avery?
I hated Greg, so Greg.
Nope, Aaron was the idiot that left the food out. Sorry, Aaron.
Double A Aaron or ER Aaron?
ERIN, Aaron. Yep.
See, I wouldn't put that on an ERIN Aaron. Double A Aaron for sure would do that.
Yeah. How were the Native Americans summoned? With an ornate silver gravy boat, with a plain brass gravy boat, with a child's wish, or by knocking 3 times on the sacred tree?
Knocking 3 times on a sacred tree.
We went with Druids for me, so I'm willing to go with them on this one.
Wrong. Sorry. The Native Americans were summoned by rubbing the seamlessly ordinary brass gravy boat found buried under the sacred tree, teaching the pilgrims not to judge something by its appearance, for wonder can be found anywhere. What did the Native Americans bring to the Thanksgiving feast? Was it food, napkins, sodas, or all of the above?
It was blood for the blood god.
I was going to say it was scalps.
Oh, no.
What are my options again? Because I truly was just on like
you see
blood for the blood god.
You see the Seneca tribe brought the scalps.
Blood for the blood god.
The Seneca tribe brought the scalps of the Iroquois. That's what they brought.
Was it food, napkins, sodas, or all of the above?
I'm going to default to my what I do on all of the questions like this. It was all the above.
Same.
That's actually correct. The Native Americans brought all the food, napkins, and sodas. The only thing the pilgrims contributed were disposable plates and utensils.
That was something I have done for as long as I can remember in any kind of school setting. or even like for those employment quizzes, is if there is a all of the above or none of the above, that's what I pick for that question.
That's usually right. That's usually the case. How thankful were the Pilgrims? Pretty thankful, extremely thankful, somewhat thankful, or just normal thankful?
I'd say pretty thankful.
You said somewhat.
All right, somewhat. Yeah, that's somewhat.
Yeah. I'm gonna say somewhat.
Somewhat thankful. No, the Pilgrims were pretty thankful. Definitely thankful enough without overdoing it.
I think they kind of overdid it. I'm not gonna lie.
They definitely.
I think they kind of overdid it.
I think the smallpox blankets were a little bit overkill.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, maybe they should have been godless heathens.
No. Can't be saying that shit. You can't be saying that shit.
Disavow that one.
Yeah. Does it get picture of Cole? I would like to step forward. That or me giving a Bill Clinton-esque apology.
I did not call the Native Americans godless heathens.
Why was that Obama doing a Clinton impression?
It was because all I can do is Obama. I can only do Obama. Every president is Obama. Why do we eat turkey during Thanksgiving? Turkey were considered disgusting vermin by the Native Americans, and they tricked the Pilgrims into eating them for fun. The Pilgrims believed that all animals had souls except turkeys, making them the only meat God allowed them to eat. The Pilgrims actually consumed beef at their feast. The addition of turkey to the Thanksgiving ceremony is a relatively recent tradition invented by the turkey industry to increase fourth quarter sales.
Fucking big turkey, dude.
Big turkey, my guy. Airborne chemicals released by decomposing leaves are a natural antidote to the turkey's poison, making late November the only time the birds can be eaten without risk of death.
It's that one.
It's that one.
That one?
It's that one.
That's actually incorrect.
That's what Big Turkey wants you to think, but it's that one.
That is. Well, actually, so here's the thing. The correct answer is telling families to eat a whole turkey was a brilliant ad campaign thought up by a copywriter at Doyle Dane Bernbach in 1957. No turkey, no thanks is held up as one of the finest slogans ever produced by Madison Avenue.
Stupid.
The mainstream media would have you believe that, but it's not true. Okay? Fucking watch like Loose Change and Zeitgeist. You'll fucking open your eyes.
When will the Pilgrims return? In times of great need? When the planets aligned? Their ways are mysterious? Or when we are truly thankful?
I feel like they're mysterious. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Their ways are mysterious. I want to go on record and say I think it's when we're truly thankful because it's meant to be a threat.
Fair. No, okay. Wrong. The Pilgrims will always return in times of great need to help America. Often this happens when we are least thankful, so they can guide us back to thankfulness. All right, you got one final question.
That sounds like a threat.
It does sound like a threat. Yeah, we're gonna lead you back to thankfulness.
So are the Pilgrims
like it or not?
Are the Pilgrims like the Eternals? Then they're this supposedly fucking omnipotent force. It's like whenever something bad happens, we'll step in to intervene. Ho ho ho! Here comes fucking Thanos snapping away. Were you guys on a fucking sabbatical? You fucking idiots! What a dumb movie concept.
I heard it was terrible.
I'm going to see it tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know.
I'm on record for saying it's dumb, and I haven't even seen it yet.
Just like the Eternals can only get involved when deviants are involved, the Pilgrims can only get involved when turkeys and thankfulness are involved. So, anyway, what was the original? Sorry, I just read these. What was the original name of Thanksgiving? Is it the Big Thank, Pilgrim Fest, Food Christmas, or Ultimate Thanks?
I think it's Food Christmas. I want it to be Food Christmas.
Yeah.
The Big Thank is good though.
That was the one I was gonna go with. Was the Big Thank?
Go with the Big Thank. Go with the Big Thank.
The Big Thank is incredible. Food Christmas though?
No, go with the Big Thank.
Big Thank. Okay. Wrong. The Pilgrims and Native Americans called it Food Christmas. It's still the holiday's official name. Let's see. Get our results.
The Big
We got
Thank.
one right. We got one right.
are barely thankful. You know almost nothing about Thanksgiving. You can't even sing the theme song. If we didn't know better, we'd guess you were Fire Pope in disguise. Because he's the only being who doesn't give thanks.
I had a feeling this was going to be a fucking weird test when you said Fire Pope. I was like, well, I know it was to escape religious persecution, but what the fuck is the Fire Pope?
There's a Fire Pope?
So, in case you haven't figured it out by now, that was a ClickHole quiz.
Got it.
Which I do have one more that I want to do with you guys.
Oh boy, here we go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, I did this one already on a video that I did with Tyler a few weeks ago.
Oh, good. We're getting your sloppy seconds for content.
Yeah, nice.
Fun.
Thanks.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I just want to see.
I feel real fucking thankful.
Yeah. What a send off for Cole.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
We're not sending him off.
Yeah, you are. You said you were. You said big farm upstate. That's what you said. You said big farm upstate, and I'd be real happy.
And frolic with all the other Coles in a big field.
Yeah.
So is that a lie too, Sam? Huh?
It's like a Pokemon. He's gonna go meet the other Coles. Duncan. Anyway. I just want to know how many of these Thanksgiving traditions you do with your family.
Probably none. My family's a fucking mess.
Do you go around the table and share one fact you know about cars?
No.
No.
Does everybody in your family silently point at the oven for 15 minutes every Thanksgiving?
Yes.
What the fuck? No.
How about before dinner? Do you do one normal prayer and then one silly prayer?
Actually, fucking unfortunately, yes. That has happened for the past 7 years, and if anyone in my family is watching this, can we please stop? I'm hungry. I'm dead serious. I swear to all that I find holy. That is a real thing. That does happen.
Can I ask you a question?
No, that's not a thing in my family, thankfully.
Has anybody in your family ever said, Cole, hubbub, thanks for the grub, Jesus?
Close, yes.
That is something that has been said in my family.
Close, very close, but yes.
Well, my grandfather has all these fucking little sayings. It'll be like, good food, good meat, by God, let's eat. And how about thanks for the grub and shit like that.
Rub it up, dub, thanks for the grub, yeah.
Yeah.
Does your family let grandma run over the turkey with her electric wheelchair?
No, grandma's ambulatory.
Hold on, I can't say that. That's fucked.
What'd you say?
I can't say that. That's a legit thing. I can't say that.
So Cole's a terrible person. Anyway, let's continue.
Does your family transfer their sins to gourds on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, then we shoot them with shotguns afterward.
Actually, yeah, we'll say if that's what it is, then we do that, yes.
That'd be a fun tradition.
This one's might be transferring your sins to a gourd and then shooting it with a shotgun.
I like to imagine it's like this.
You kiss the shell, load it, bang.
Well, what I imagine is like you pick up the gourd and then you're like, and like the eyes roll back and all that, and then afterward you put it on a fucking post and you take the shell and you bless it and then you fucking load it and you fire it.
This one is actually a little too real.
In nomine Christos, bang.
Yep.
Amen.
Does your family determine who's outdone themselves on Thanksgiving?
Not really.
Define that.
No. Do you call your mom and dad Pilgrima and Pilgrimo on Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna start. I want to see St. Joyce's face when I do it.
Saint Pilgrima.
Can you record
Hey,
that?
St. Pilgrima, what's up?
Can you record it when you do that? Cole?
Oh, absolutely.
Does your family participate in the tradition of refeathering the turkey?
Not yet.
Only when we start drinking before noon. So what's wrong with this bird? Give me the staple gun and some feathers. That pillow should do.
What about tambourine hour?
Fuck, dude, I would fucking kill my family if we started that.
Yeah, I would too. I fully would too.
Does your family wait in the driveway to see if a Dodge Viper goes by on Thanksgiving?
We don't have to wait.
I fully do.
What about setting off the brown fireworks?
Is that a euphemism for poop?
I don't know.
And or bullets.
I'm taking that as poop.
Okay.
I got one in the chamber and I gotta fire it off.
Does your family huck all the dark meat into the neighbor's pool?
No, the dark meat's the juicy meat.
That's the best part.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's the best part. No,
also,
we
hate our neighbors. Why would we waste good meat on them?
Yeah.
How about this tradition? Knowing about a pumpkin pie.
I know that my grandma's pumpkin pie is fucking banging.
I know that my family knows of them.
Okay, perfect.
I've heard of this pumpkin pie you speak of.
Does your family read everyone's futures in the giblets?
Only when my witch aunt comes by.
My witch aunt hasn't come around a lot. We miss her a lot. I miss her a lot.
I don't. Little bit of James family drama here. I actually have an aunt who thinks she's a fucking witch, and I can't stand her.
Uh-oh.
Like,
I want to meet her. I want to hang out.
No, you don't. Like, Cole, this is a woman who I will body out of my grandmother's funeral if she shows up.
Oof. We'll move past this. Does your family end grace with "can't live with them, can't live without them"?
No, but that's usually how the night starts.
Does your family do the cranberry shuffle on Thanksgiving?
No, they're all white. They can't dance. Let's be real.
I'm gonna be honest. The cranberry shuffle sounds like a dance specifically only white people can do.
Yeah. That sounds like a pretty white exclusive dance.
You don't understand. We're like clap when the plane lands white. So
I don't know, dude.
Well, I like how Cole says we don't understand. Like we haven't met a majority of his family.
I was gonna say I don't know.
You haven't seen them at a like holiday though. Like that is like we're like drinking and having a good time, Holdens. This is we have to pretend that we don't drink and have a good time, Holdens.
Well, I don't know, but like here's the thing: Zach and I did the Tootie Ta at your family reunion.
Oh, that doesn't count. That's an internet video.
Does your family drown a cricket in a mug of cider and then leave the mug on the front porch for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, and we hold it till the bubbles stop. It's tradition.
Just the ludicrousness of watching somebody drown a cricket, I think, is just...
It's like in a punch bowl, too, so you can really get that fucking leverage.
Does your family shake
Drowning people is hard.
It is. I mean, it would be. They struggle.
I like that you have the imagine in there to fucking cover your ass.
I gotta go. Does your family shake marshmallows out of your grandfather's beard onto the yams?
No.
No.
What about this tradition? Mailing $10 to the IRA.
The IRA?
Yeah.
So I gotta go.
So I'll check that box for Cole. Do you wait until everybody's gone to bed to whisper, "Hell of a spread"?
No.
Hold on. Hell of a spread.
Because usually there's nothing left.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, let's see. You do some Thanksgiving traditions. Pretty good. You are a normal person who does a normal amount of things on Thanksgiving to honor the ancient pilgrims who conquered America and died before industry was invented. You're probably an interesting person in other ways.
You know what this is? Go ahead. Finish.
A fever dream?
Yes, but when it comes to the all-important category of number of traditions performed with family on Thanksgiving, you're just okay. Very middle of the road. Thank you for spending time clicking the boxes.
This is a sketch comedy thing of like an alien family that got it like 85% right. That's what all those
Yeah, so that was the Thanksgiving quizzes. Thank you for hanging in there with me.
So stupid.
I love it.
I guess here's what we'll do. Let's have a earnest fucking moment for once in our lives. Do you all want to go around the table and just say a thing you're thankful for?
Nope.
Bye,
The bit doesn't work because you can see the door. I didn't walk out of it.
Yeah, that was the thing about your other setups, like at your old apartment and like other places, is that like your door was away from the.
See now,
Yeah, you can fully see. I would have to fully commit to it, but yeah. Right.
See now, what I would have done, Cole, is I would have fucking yeeted myself to the floor and then like quickly crawled to the door.
You wouldn't you just see the door slightly open.
Yeah, exactly. But then, like, it's slightly open and it stays there, and then you peek in real quick, and then you turn it out.
Yeah. Zach, start then. I was gonna say I'll
So
start. But Zach,
2021 has been an interesting year. It was good for a while, and then around September I hit some rough patches. But overall, I am thankful for the opportunities that have come my way, particularly with the personal successes that I've seen. Finishing school, releasing Deception, the reception that Deception has gotten. You like that alliteration? It fucking wrote itself.
Deception,
and all the cool people that I met. But honestly, I would say the biggest thing that I am thankful for in 2021 was that trip down to Tellico and finally meeting you guys.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. That was pretty cool.
It was almost surreal when it finally happened, and it was. I'm gonna be honest. It was surreal the entire time I was there. That I could just sit there and go, "Oh, there's Cole. Oh, there's Sam." And it just like I have probably gone back and watched that vlog about 5 times now. Because it was just such a good time, and it was
a ton of fun.
It was just great to finally meet you guys, and then to meet Cole's family, and they were all wonderful, and it was so I would say that's what I'm most thankful for in 2021.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree with that, man. I think like you said, 2021 has come with its own challenges, obviously, but still here, still kicking. We've got a great new apartment that I like a lot. Thankful for my family, my health, for Chelsea. Thankful, obviously, for you guys, the trip to Tellico. Zach, you said it about as good as I could have. But that was such like that trip was like such a great like affirming moment for me. It was just like it was just fun. Yeah. It was just a whole hell of a lot of fun.
Sam got to see me sleeping like I was in a sleeping bag, even though I was on a very comfortable bed.
But also I got to see you strip a couch and hermit it away into a guest bedroom.
Right here.
Yep, that exact couch. So I mean, it was just a really good time. But I said it last year because I did that short solo video for Thanksgiving last year. But I said it last year. I'm thankful that I'm able to do this. I'm thankful that I have fun doing this. I'm thankful that I get to do it with you guys and with all the other people that have been on the channel and various guest videos that I've done. And I'm thankful that I get to keep doing it. And it's something that, I don't have to stop, I can just keep doing it as long as I want to. So I'm very thankful for that as well. So. Cole, are you going to play ball or are you going to be a bugaboo?
No, I'll play ball.
Bugaboo?
No.
Have you never heard that term?
No, it's been a minute since I've heard that term.
It's a lot of the same. I also moved into a new place this year with Chanel, so I'm thankful for her primarily because she's kept me sane for the past almost 2 years now. I'm thankful for the place we're at. my job, my health. I've known many friends who have had some pretty serious health issues in the past year. I'm thankful that I haven't had to deal with anything like that. For you guys always being there whenever I need something, or just needed to talk to somebody, or just to fuck around with. It's really nice. I'm thankful for the crew of people that I've kind of amassed this year. Like 2020, obviously, we didn't really socialize too much outside. But we met a couple people last year, and then this year we've really solidified that crew, and it feels like the first time since I think college or high school that I've actually met genuine people that I genuinely but genuinely love as just beautiful human beings, and I get to spend time with them. My family, even though I don't see them as much as I used to, I'm thankful for them. I'd
like to interject really quick. Thankful for St. Joyce.
Yes.
Yeah, always thankful for St. Joyce.
I'm also thankful for St. Tim, personally.
Of course.
And I am thankful for Saints Redacted and Redacted.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that I'm thankful for that I don't feel comfortable putting out on the internet. It's
I'm thankful for year. Cole's new address, 1500.
It's been a good year. It's looking to end out being a good year, and I'm excited for what 2022 holds up. A lot of stuff to be thankful for.
That was a very good list of things, but when you first started, when you were talking about Chanel, it's like, I'm thankful for Chanel. First of all, like, my brain hit that It's Always Sunny clip. Well, first of all, through God, all things are possible. So write that down. It's, if you're watching this on Thanksgiving, why?
Go be with your family, you fucking loser. Why are you hanging out with us?
If they're watching this on Thanksgiving, I'm more than willing to bet it's post, dinner, when everyone kind of drifts off to their own separate corners of the house.
You got most
of them are trying to they're trying to fight off the itis, but they're not. Dude, last year my dad and I were building fucking shelves in his garage, and it was
that's fair.
It was fucking hard work, and of course we weren't done, so we went and ate, and then we went back to making the shelves. I was like, I'm struggling.
I want to say last year, the bar that was in my hometown that you guys didn't get to go to because he had shut down before you guys came, opened up on Thanksgiving night, late, after dinner and everything else, and he only told the regulars, and then we all just passed it along to each other.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
After Thanksgiving dinner, I was staying at St. Joyce's place, so I could literally just park and walk to the bar. Mm-hmm. So I think we just walked down to the bar and had a good time afterwards. So
that's pretty dope.
That's how I fought off the itis, with vodka Red Bulls.
Vodka Red Bulls. Okay, I want to mention too. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say Zach, you can do your joke in a second, but I want to say a serious thing really quick. Yeah. If you're watching this on Thanksgiving, and maybe we are your family on Thanksgiving, we love you. No matter.
I'm your cool uncle that'll go on a walk with you.
And if that's the case, fucking reach out. Say thanks. Reach out on all of our fucking socials. Say Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're in the description. They're always in the description. Check them out.
My joke, Sam, I was going to say, okay, now that we've gone through that, what's the thing you're least thankful for 2021?
Twitter.
No. Twitter's pretty bad.
Congress, am I right?
I mean...
Can I say it's funny, it still trips me up, because growing up, we would come down to DC all the time.
One of my least thankful.
But I was so used to it being a 5-hour drive. So it still trips me up that I could hop in my truck in 25 minutes. That away, I'm in DC.
Paid parking. I'm least thankful for paid parking. Fuck
parking.
you, Chattanooga.
Oh,
Figure it out.
Dude, paid park. I guarantee you, paid parking in DC is worse. Also, because you guys have seen the size of my truck. I had to park in like the 4th sub basement of a fucking building. In their parking garage.
When the revolution happens, they're going first. They're the first
parking.
ones.
Diamond parking, we're fucking coming for
We're
you.
about to fucking.
Republic
Tyler
parking,
Durden
you are
park and ride.
done. You are fully done. This is an act of war. I am declaring it.
You know, I honestly, my answer for least thankful is the thing I'm least thankful for is Pokemon having 2 versions that are virtually identical and having exclusive Pokemon for each version.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask Chanel what she's thankful for.
I fucking hate that.
Hey man, that's how they squeeze that money out of you.
It is, and I'll never do it.
Oh shit. What are you most thankful for? Her family and me.
Ask her what about us. Ask her what about us.
What are you least thankful for? Also, they want to know what about them. She says she's not that thankful for you.
No, I heard her.
Understandable.
Yeah.
She is a smart one.
I said paid parking.
Tell her I said Pokemon being exclusive versions.
Sam said Pokemon having exclusive versions.
Mine is increased government overreach.
Zach needs it. He is doing his job. You leave him alone. He is doing his job. You leave him alone. We like arachnids in this house.
Glad I got you, Sam.
That was really good.
So, have I ever told you guys my policy on spiders just because Cole brought it up?
I feel like no.
If they're not on me, they're fine.
Basically, as long as they're not on me or in my way, I leave them be
good.
because
Let 'em
because
do their
if
thing.
they're dumb enough to not be stealthy and just be like, oh, I'm gonna fucking hang out on the wall here, I'm gonna leave him be because he's dumb. And if I kill him, it makes spiders as a species more stealthy and therefore more deadly.
That's smart.
That's fair.
That's
smart,
legit.
It's a smart choice. You're selective breeding in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I want the dumb ones.
I think that does it for an episode, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this here Thanksgiving Day vidcast.
Thanks. God, this is a rough one to start.
But whose fucking fault was that, Zachary?
All of us guys. Why is Cole? Why are you putting it yourself? You didn't have any.
I don't know. I just think I bring chaotic energy to anything that I'm a part of.
Cole was actually flying to Virginia and sneaking to my car and going, do the 1-chip challenge. Do the 1-chip challenge. And then he'd scurry away like a spider that I didn't notice.
It's one of those things where it's just like even if it's somebody else's fault, it's always Cole's fault, and I'm thankful for that too. So
Cole the scapegoat Duncan. Scapegoatman.
Scapegoatman.
That's actually the newest cryptid.
Mm-hmm. The scapegoatman. He haunts the hills of
You
Tennessee.
just see me like walking through Appalachia with a ranchy boy in my hand, just like.
Rattling cans.
Well, I know a picture we need to make happen next year at the trip. So.
On that note, yes, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for taking time out to spend a little bit of time with us on this day if you're watching on Thanksgiving or any other day you're watching it. We appreciate it. And I just want to remind you to do the good YouTube things. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know we're doing a good job. And hit the bell notification if you want to know when new vidcasts come out.
It's coming, Cole.
Yeah, wait for it. When new vidcasts come out, when gameplay videos come out, when anything comes out, YouTube will tell you if you hit that bell notification, and we would greatly appreciate it if you did. And on that note, I said it again. As always, I would like to... Thank you, Zach. I would like to remind you to have... I'm not going to do it this time. To have a great life. Thank you very much.